Clair McCarthy,
Jack Feldstein, yes.
you are born in England, in Northamptonshire.
That's right.
And where is that exactly?
It's between London and Birmingham. It's in the middle of the Midlands. Very much farming country.
Beautiful. But you are a New Yorker.
I'm a New Yorker in my heart.
In
Definitely.
particular.
In particular.
In particular. And you're also a stylist.
I am a stylist.
Now, can you explain to me, what is a stylist?
A stylist.
What does a stylist do?
A stylist really makes people feel their best and bloom. A stylist puts together their outfits, whether they're male, female, or anyone, any human being, basically. And you put together different clothes, different combinations of things they might not have thought of, to create their unique style, because everyone's different. No one's the same.
I've noticed that looking in the street, that no one is the same. What do you look for in a person? Like when you see a person, you're a stylist, what are you looking at when you're looking at a person?
I'm looking at their character, I'm looking at their body shape, and nobody is better or worse than the other, everyone's different again. I'm also looking at what they do in their lifestyle, because there's no use dressing someone in a ball gown if they're going to be camping in the Outer Hebrides or, in upstate New York or something. So, and also their work patterns and things like that. So everything goes into this. It's not, and you get a vibe of someone when you meet them.
So you get your intuition.
Yes.
Susses them out.
Yeah.
And then you style them. You advise them about how to style themselves.
Yes. Normally what I do, I'd go into their wardrobe, go and look through their wardrobe with them, discuss what they've got. Again, mix different pieces within their wardrobe. Suggest maybe what they could buy to put it all together. And then it's lovely when you see them, they put the clothes you suggest on and they look in the mirror and their faces just light up. Their posture gets great, they just feel so proud of themselves. They find something that makes them feel themselves at their best.
What do you think the mistake that most people make in styling themselves without your help, Claire?
Well, a lot of people can style themselves, but the ones that can't sometimes don't know who they are. And they think maybe if they buy a major brand, it's going to make them look good because it's a name. That's not the case, because sometimes it is a total disaster. So they have to decide what they want to portray and who they are.
So you're saying that a person has to know themselves?
They do, but usually what I say to them is think about all these things when you're thinking about your style. Where do you get your current style from? Is it from your parents? Is it from someone you admire? Is it from someone you wish to be, maybe? And sometimes it's good to suggest something and let them go away and wear it for a bit and see how they feel. Because it might be something completely different to what they are, what they thought they were.
That's fantastic. So you give them courage.
Yes, I think
confidence.
So. And I'm quite straightforward. If I feel it's not right, I do say, I think you'd look better in something else.
Which is important.
Very important.
Yes.
The first impressions are important, I think. When you walk into a room, you go to a party, if you're confident with what you wear, or walk into a meeting, everything seems to be fine. You feel you can conquer the world. If you're a bit unsure about even something that's not quite right, you're always thinking about it in the back of your mind.
Obviously, one size doesn't fit all, isn't it? That's really important.
Totally. There's not one size, one look, one anything.
Yeah.
Some people, because they have a quirky character and they're quite sort of what I would call slightly edgy and rock and roll, you can really have fun with what they wear. Other people want to go for more muted colours and that sort of thing, and something that you don't notice. People don't always want to be stand out. Sometimes they just want to be fit in.
Do these things come from inside a person?
No, they don't. Some people are so insecure they don't know what they want.
You're starting from the outside and getting it to work in.
Yes, it's got to be worked from inside. Because you can buy the most expensive clothes and you can feel uncomfortable in it and it just doesn't look right. If you make yourself a very defined silhouette, it's quite striking in itself and you stand out.
How has New York influenced you?
Oh my God. I just love New York beyond. I can't tell you. First of all, it's home. When I'm in New York, I always say I feel like a princess. I love London too, but when I'm in London, I'm just another middle-aged broad. So New York makes me feel like a princess. But people are sparkling, they're interested, they're interesting, they're inspirational. People talk to you on the street.
I'm going to say, Claire, that maybe that's because also you're projecting all this as well.
Well, possibly, but
yes.
Hey, it works.
And that because you're giving something positive, it's giving you back positive. Yeah. Is there a place in New York, a secret place, that you have discovered that you love?
Okay, there's a few places, but one is called Employees Only, and it's on Hudson Street in the West Village. You go through a clairvoyance, a sort of little office, little shop front to go to it, and it was originally started for all people who are in the restaurant and bar and club business. So it has great cocktails, it's small, it's heaving. You meet the most fascinating people. The door policy is quite interesting, because you either let in or you're not, basically.
Who do they let in, Claire?
Well, I don't know. It's all sorts. If you look around the crowd, I can tell you. I think they prefer someone who's a little bit different, maybe stars to criminals.
Thank you for that secret.
That's quite
the secret of New York. What is your general philosophy for people to think about?
Just be yourself, and remember, no one else is lucky enough to have your body, your character, anything about you, your face. And just rejoice in it. Take it and love it, basically. Be proud.
Thank you, Claire.
You're welcome.